Well, Chilli, you know what they say. What's done in the dark always comes to light. Hey everybody, happy Sunday. Welcome back to the channel. I want to give a big shout out to my old faithfuls and a big shout out to my newbies. If you come across this video and are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I'd be happy to have you. Chilli has got herself in a little bit of a pickle. Chilli has been trending for 2 days now. And this right here is why she has been trending. She's been caught, busted, reposting that old conspiracy theory that Michelle Obama was born a man. Y'all remember that conspiracy theory from back in 2016 during Donald Trump's first presidency? Yeah, she reposted that information. This lie right here, yeah, that's what she reposted. And you know what happens? When you do one thing that is MAGA nut suspect, then people start to dig. And people started to dig. And people learned that not only was Chilli believing in conspiracy theory, lies, and plain old cruelty, racist cruelty and hatred, not only was she believing in that shit, they learned that she also donates to Republicans, including the Trump campaign. Now, I don't think it was a bunch of money that she donated. I think it was like $800 to $1,000 that she donated to Republicans, but they specifically found the donation that she made to Donald Trump. And you can find all of this over there on Midas Touch News. And so from there, they started digging to see who she follows. And so they found over on Instagram, these are the Republicans that she follows. Byron Donalds up there at the top. And then over on Twitter, these are the Republicans that she follows. That crazy ass, special ass Terrence K. Williams, who calls himself a comedian when he has said nothing that has made me laugh. She follows Donald Trump. She follows batshit crazy Tommy Lahren. And she follows Newsmax. And once you get a sense of who people follow, you kind of like get an idea of how they would come to repost this. Now, once people started to find out about this right here, she went back and she deleted it. She posted this on her Instagram page. She went back and she deleted it. But once you post it to the internet and you are a certain caliber on the internet, like celebrity status, yeah, the internet is forever. And so there's screenshots out there proving that she had made that post on her Instagram account. And so, yeah, they've been dragging Chilli for 2 days now. 2 whole days. And people are saying because she and T-Boz, the TLC, are supposed to be going on tour with En Vogue. And so people are like, so what Chilli is saying that she don't want us to buy tickets, right? And I was like, yeah, she don't want y'all to buy tickets. Y'all should keep y'all money in y'all pocket because this is how it goes. These celebrities, y'all spend money on their talent, their craft to support them. They then take that money and donate it to Republicans or give their celebrity status to Republicans, who then, those Republicans then take that celebrity status, that money that you donated to them, and they use it to implement policy to oppress you, Black people. So to stop Republicans from implementing policy to oppress and harm you, black people. Stop giving money to these celebrities who take your money to finance your fucking oppression. Stop doing it. And so enough black people are out there saying they ain't spending money on tickets for their tour. Now Chilli has come out 2 days later to say this. I want to be clear. I am not MAGA and do not support any of the many policies that are causing great harm to the American people. I made a mistake, too many to make. I did not read the fine print. I thought I was supporting causes against human trafficking and for veterans, two things I care deeply about as my dad is a veteran and everyone knows I love children. I have learned a valuable lesson and ask for grace as I navigate this. Love, Chilli. I'm sorry, Chilli. I'm all out of grace. And my supporter who sent me this beautiful jar of fucks told me that I have to use my fucks wisely. So I'm all out of fucks when it comes to you. In this day and age, it's hard to give a fuck and to give grace to people who make these types of careless mistakes. There is too much information out there. Information is at our fingertips to educate us on when it comes to policy and politics and who to support and who not to support. So I have no grace for you, Chilli. I don't. And it's hard for me because you are a black woman. I have no grace for you, Chilli. I don't. Maybe some others in the 92% will have grace for you, but I do not. Google is free. There are other news sources out there besides Newsmax and Fox News. There are too many other people out there that look like you, Chilli, that are educating you on who and what this regime is and always has been. You don't have to watch me. You got Don Lemon, you got Joy Reid, you got too many other black people out there educating the masses, Chilli. So yeah, I have no grace for you. So she also followed up with a video to talk about that repost of that hateful, racist ass, transphobic ass conspiracy theory about Michelle Obama.
Hey guys, I wanted to come on here to address a few things that's circulating on the internet that's very concerning to me. Let me say this first. I have the utmost respect and admiration for Michelle Obama, and I would never say or do anything that is disrespectful to her or to any woman. I would never do that. And I had no clue that this repost had happened until I started getting phone calls and text messages from everybody, and I immediately went to my page to see what was going on. Now, mind you, I'm not very computer savvy, so I'm looking for this repost button, and I see that all of these buttons are very, very close to each other. And clearly I was scrolling and my thumb hit the repost button. Again, I had no clue that something like this happened until I got all the calls. But of course, I took that down, and, I would never post anything like that. I would never do something like that. That is not my character. I have supported the Obamas. I gave to the campaign, both runs, voted twice for him, and supported the organization that Michelle had in the schools for exercise for the kids. I would never do anything that's harmful or hateful to anybody. I'm just not wired like that. That's just not who I am. And when it comes to organizations that I have donated to, these are the things that support the veterans. I have always supported them, not just now, but for years. This is not something new. So I just wanted to let you guys know, this from me, that I would never do anything so disrespectful, and I would just never, I'm just not about hate or anything like that. If you look on my page and see my posts, it's all about love, faith, and connection. That's what I'm all about, and I've always been that way, and I will continue to be just that way. So I just want to thank you guys for, your love and your support, and just taking the time to listen to me right now. I really, really appreciate that. And I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Well, there you go. Her finger must have inadvertently hit the repost button. Let's take a look at that repost button, shall we? We're going to use Brief by L. Do y'all follow Brief by L? She's on YouTube, and she's on TikTok, and she's on Instagram. We're going to use her post as an example. See that 2-arrow situation right there? That's the repost button. So she's saying that she must have inadvertently hit the repost button. And that's how it showed up on her page. Now, let me explain to you how this works. When you repost a post, so if I want to repost Brief by L's post, I would hit that little 2-arrow icon, right? And so then it reposts it to your people on your feed, right? And then what will happen is on your profile, you go to your repost section, see the 2 arrows right there? And that post will show up. See the post right there? Yeah. So what people did was they went into her repost section to see what Chilli was up to. And that's how they found that repost. But what Chilli wants y'all to believe is that mistakenly she hit that repost button because she would never repost anything hateful. That's what she wants y'all to believe. So how did she inadvertently hit that repost button? She could have done it while she was scrolling and didn't realize. She possibly could have done it while she was scrolling. But when you hit that repost button, a big old bubble pops up. See that? When you hit that repost button, you get a check mark inside the arrows, and that big old bubble pops up, letting you know that you hit repost, and it asks you if you want to tag a friend. So if you haven't guessed it, I'm questioning the truth of what Miss Chilli is saying. Anywho, Chilli's still being dragged today. There's some other people out there that are not buying her written statement or her video statement. Y'all let me know your thoughts. In this, I'm just sorry. I'm all out of fucks and I'm all out of grace in this day and age. There's too much information out there to educate you on what these Republicans are doing. Do you not believe your own fucking eyes? What your eyes are seeing? Do you not believe that shit? Yeah, I'm gonna head on out. Y'all comment down below. I'll see y'all later.